My name's Sue Smith and I am a tour guide from the Gloucester Civic Trust. And today I'm talking about the building behind me, which is number 43 and 45 Westgate Street. They look the same. They don't look the same, actually. They used to look the same because they were both built around about the same time in the 16th century. But the one on this side was faced in the 18th century with a facade. And this building was also used by a Tailor of Gloucester, who was called John Pritchard, and he set up a shop here, and he called it the West End shop. He was very good at promoting himself and advertising his wares. And he got a commission to embroider a waistcoat for somebody very important in Gloucester. And his people were working on this, working away for some time. And one Saturday, his apprentices that worked for him went out on the town and got very drunk. There used to be lots of pubs all up and down Gloucester, down Westgate Street. And they went out on the town, they got very drunk and decided to let themselves into the shop and stay overnight. And the next morning they woke up and they were a bit hungover, and obviously they couldn't shave or anything, and they had their Saturday clothes on, and it was Sunday morning. And by that time, a lot of the people were up around, walking up and down Westgate Street, ready to go to church. And they didn't dare come out in their Saturday clothes and with unshaven faces, because they would have been ashamed of themselves. So they decided to stay in the shop and carry on with the work on this embroidered waistcoat. Anyway, after Sunday, they went back home Sunday evening, and the next morning, Monday morning, when John Pritchard opened his shop on Monday morning, he found that the waistcoat had been completed except for one small buttonhole. And there was a little note attached to it which said, "No more thread." And he was so excited about this, he thought, who on earth has done this? It must be the fairies. So he displayed the waistcoat in the window here with a notice on it saying, "Come to John Pritchard and have your clothes made by the fairies." And with that, he got a huge amount of publicity. And Beatrix Potter used to come and visit her cousin, who lived just outside Gloucester, and she heard about this story. She used to come into Gloucester a lot and draw pictures of some of the old buildings. So she came in and she looked at this shop window and she decided that she didn't like the look of this one. So she was going to tell the story but replace the fairies with mice. But she found instead an alternative shop, which is the one that she put in her book. And so the story of John Pritchard, the tailor, became The Tailor of Gloucester by Beatrix Potter.